Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. In this episode, I am going to run a couple errands for a new friend we've made. Friend? Maybe is not the right word.
The misfortune Dalamil finds herself in is of a crystalline nature. So do be discreet in your inquiries.
I'll try. Hello. For the best drop in Dalamil, visit the final sting. Follow the crystals. Oh, I have to talk with people first, but follow the crystals. Whatever.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Gotcha. This one's a little bit closer, I think. Excuse me, sir. Stable hand?
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mothercrystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer. A deposit.
Needed to a silken soft...
And last...
Well, I hope you gave as good as you got.
What? Courtesan?
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the rock and the men of the rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Getting a couple more drinks.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Are we gonna be allowed back in at all? Oh, she looks upset.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
I said this.
What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but
But?
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Interesting. What's the butt about? Oh, not right up here? We continue forward?
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
are you now?
Am I not supposed to be up here? Because I was told he's up.
I need a drink.
Genuine cactuar needles, imported from across the sea. Just one prick and your little sparrow will sing. Am I... Maybe I was supposed to go over here. Okay, I took one wrong turn.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
What's up? You mind telling me what you're thinking?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it.
Obviously.
And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
Gotcha.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere. And pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then. Just as you arranged. And put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
And I think we're about to have the same thing happen to
I arranged
us.
to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
Alright, then we're heading over there. Rendezvous with the soldiers in the desert.
I need to drink.
Can I leave this way, I wonder?
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Kupka's trough is when they want to lord it over us.
Nice. Missed that before, but now it's mine. Okay, I don't think I can go this way. Nope. Okay. How does one leave here?
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
I'm quite okay, thank you.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Do you think they'll be back soon?
Hold on. I should definitely learn how... Okay, so there is only one way in, one way out. Okay. That's fine.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. The most fragrant herbs.
I thought I was crazy for having to exit the same way I came in, but I'm like, there's only one way. Yeah. Ooh. Guess we have to go up and around then. Aha! I might be able to claim some of these hidden items. Am I stupid? Ah, balls. I am stupid. Well, thankfully we got a little bit of a fast travel. Actually, I say this, and I literally do have fast travel. You saw nothing?
Why is the tavern shut?
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to make that mistake again. We leave this way. Hmm. Ah, excellent. Hidden item first and foremost. Why are you guys faster than me? And Terrace. Alright. And a scorpion. Give it a good old kick. Nice. Did I claim whatever that random item was? Was that the 13 gil that I picked up? I thought the Antares or Scorpion spat that out initially. Uncle, this is really far away. Like, dangerously far away. For a meeting spot. What would you have done had I not, like, been here? I'm gonna prep my, AoE attack.
I'll take it from here.
Alright. You do that.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Now, was he supposed to come alone? Whoa.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mothercrystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business.
No.
Kill them. Kill them both.
Fine. Get behind me, Uncle. There's that, and... This is a pretty good chain of attacks.
Yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, who's healing? Oh, there. You. Royal Chaplain? How did I jump on you? You're not considered a big enemy. Oh, and you can heal yourself. Did not know that. Not on my watch, you don't. Who's next? More enemies? Okay. Don't mind if I do, then. Oh, and chocobos as well. Okay. And they're a little bit easier to plan to dodge and everything. Oh, I hit that while hitting square. Ooh, I'm sorry to have to kill you. It's not your guys' fault. It's your owners sending you into battle. And those are the two from before as well.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
I think so.
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
I don't mind necessarily. I would have liked to have gotten those items that were over there. And I'm back.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
Here, wear this.
Seal obtained. You accept the Desert Rose from Lubar.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Excellent.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Okay. That's sick.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Quest complete. Excellent. Now, can I have something made? There's some side quests here. What is that about? What? Did I really somehow make a waypoint? Yep. Whoops. Well, before I get going, why don't I, help out some folks in need?
I've never even forged a butter knife before.
Sava, apprentice smith.
Perhaps Forge Master Luba's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luba's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
Take influence from the area.
No idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand. Offer to help Sava craft a carving knife. I mean, yeah. I don't know what gameplay it would offer, but either it's meant that like a specific resource can only be found here, and that's what's meant to be used, or it's supposed to be decorative, right? And you're supposed to take influence about the people, the place you're in, stuff like that.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? There's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
I'll try.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
Let's see. So there's one person to talk to down that-a-way. And that's about it. That's weird. Oh, here's the second one.
Needed to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Excuse me, Flesher. I've got some questions.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it?
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge.
Uh-huh.
Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time.
Gotcha.
Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Pretty standard. So what's special about this one? Spirit of Dalamil. Dalamil, excuse me.
Everything I've worked for. Ruined.
Haver? Haver? Bathhouse owner. Oh wait, you're not a part of this quest. Give me just a moment. Sorry. Where was the other person I was supposed to talk to? Oh, I'm just supposed to find anyone in this area. Okay. I may as well finish it off first and then start the other one.
Lubor was true to his word.
That they have. Ah, you. Excuse me, Hunter.
What is it? No mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
Sharp and sturdy. Sounds like a knife.
A carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation.
Right.
Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness. Silver platters, lights and pots.
It's interesting that it doesn't allow me to just immediately go back to Sava. Like any of the others. Oh my god. All this chatter. Hello, Sava. Any luck?
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
Make it.
You're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Okay, search the Valcroy Desert for the metal trader. 300 yards out, alright. I don't know why I'm going and not him.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
The way that he ran about made me think that he was just gonna head straight to her. Seeing Uncle run along that, it's funny. Alright, excellent. Oh, he is up here. Hey, Sava.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
Well, I can procure that.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Oh.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
Limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Terraces.
I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are.
see you shortly.
So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
It's funny. Okay, so is it across the way then? Oh, it's at the bath. Oh wait, no, that's, yeah, never mind. But it's past the south gate. Okay, if that's the case, then I will talk to the bathhouse owner and also make my way over to get the limestone once I go through the gate.
No good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Is it true what I'm hearing? The men of the rock.
The finest fabric.
The most fragrant herbs
needed to a silken soft.
Alright, now let's help out this poor guy at the bathhouse.
Lights and butts, holes and masons, everything I've worked for. Ruined.
Haver, I think is how I'm supposed to pronounce this. Or Xaver, maybe? The bathhouse owner.
All those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
You all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it.
Ooh.
I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place.
I understand,
bound to
yeah.
these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you, go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
I'm heading over to the terraces. Sure, agree to go. Yeah, alright.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
I guess you could say he's in a bit of hot water. That said, this is probably the only time in which having that stupid AI gamer scent contraption would actually be useful to follow the scent of sulfur.
Hanging lanterns.
If anyone knows what I'm talking about, that statement is cursed and actually interesting to think about. Damn, it really is a bunch of limestone.
I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubal?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret.
In what?
Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest.
Mines, got it.
I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Okay. Cute little music.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
I don't see why not. Some limestone. First and foremost. And here we are.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
And I have a sneaking suspicion I know what the issue is with those, with that water source. Can I get over there? Oh, wow, that's a big old trek up and around. Just to immediately know what the issue is. Alright. So long as I'm going out, I'm doing it in one trip. Hello. Who are you?
I do. Trader, are you? Seeking your fortune down in the golden sands of Dalamil? From mercantile stock myself, as it happens. You'd never guess. I was born just down the road in Dravost. And like me old ma and pa, I've been wandering the world hunting Gilbard's blessing ever since. Reckon I might have found it too. You've heard about the famous healing waters they got round these parts, right? Well, I'm thinking if I can find a little pool of my own, dress it up a bit, lay on drinks and fancies and whatnot, I'd have a license to mint Gil. Soothing your aches and pains with a grape in your gob and a glass in your hand. There's nothing people wouldn't pay.
Yep. There's nothing that people wouldn't pay for an experience that they can't find elsewhere. Yep. They're totally gonna come flocking to you. Idiot.
What the hell are those things?
Can I can't really just drop down. I still have to circle even more around. God. Ooh. Secret item. Thank you. 3 desert roses. And I'm just about to reach the fork. A branch. Weary traveler?
Something awful's taken up residence in the springs. You'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
Ah, no I won't. And I should definitely be careful about not landing in the water, because that might deal some fire damage. Not like I can control it anyway, but...
By the flames.
Bath bomb? Interesting. Okay, back up. Okay. What the? Ooh, I've taken some damage, all right. Damn, that attack goes fast. All right, time to heal up a bit. Coronation? Old Faithful. Okay. Interesting. Is that one a boss then? It should be A-okay. I want to get rid of the minor ones first. Ow. Nope, not that one. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Whoa, okay. Ow. This thing is hefty. Oh my god. Alright, fine. I want to heal up. Damn. What was up with that thing? Uh-huh.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
You and me both. I think that's everything over here. Oh. I knew that there was one item that I had seen. There we go. And I'll spend that 10 gil back at the bathhouse. Everything should be a-okay.
There he is. The man who saved my business.
Yep. It was bizarre, to say the least.
I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
And a lot of them.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Thank you. Yeah, that water was certainly hot. Breath of the Inferno. Ignition. Okay. And Scarletite. Whoa. That's hard to come by. I'm pretty sure I got that from beating a boss before, right?
Fresh bread, warm.
Thank you.
The most fragrant herbs and
My carpets have pride of place.
And have you gotten anything, Saba? Any work in progress?
Wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
Spring lime. A brittle white stone that grows in a restorative hot springs near Dalamil. When dried and milled into a fine powder, it can be added to molten iron to purge the metal of impurities.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
Yeah, Clive is as invested as I am right at this moment. It's like, the hell is this spirit thing? Maybe it's just asking the people what they want.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable, but only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
I was both right and wrong.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Is there any way that I could upgrade that knife at all? To something a little more... longer? Goblin coin, yeah. I've collected a few of those. I appreciate it. But you should really keep that. It seems you might need the money if you've accepted this position here. Or it's just something that you really like doing. Oh, hello. There was a whole section left in this desert. Alright. Let's head back over then. Toward Drake's Fang. And the journey continues.
Hanging lanterns.
We should get going soon.
I will say, seeing the stark white against the red, orange, brown color background is such a beautiful contrast. Here we go. What's across the way? Jaw obelisk activated. Okay.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
What for?
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways.
Oh.
Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
Their dialogue is so well written.
Coming for you, Kupka.
I love that. Oh. Okay. Excellent. I need to end the episode here. And normally I prefer not to do it in this screen, because I like to have a save, but heaven forbid. Or what I could do is I could go back to the hideaway and see if anything's been made anew, and see if I can make anything as well. I apologize, but if this is available to me, why not try? Then the merchant, but the Blackthorn might have something for me.
What's that for you, dear?
Because I feel like there was something that I couldn't quite make because I was missing a part. Electrum. Yes. Scarletite. Oh. Was that the thing I was missing then? Dragon Talon Gelatinous Mass from that rank A beast. Awesome. I guess I'll make it.
No scratches, right?
Alright. Reinforce it. Anything to reinforce? No, I don't believe so. Craft. I think I'm up to the highest. Okay.
Anything else?
Okay, I don't mind that. I don't mind that I came back just to do that save. Then, if that's the case, I'll just end this episode here. Thank you for coming out and seeing more of Final Fantasy XVI and what I have to look forward to is taking on Kupka. And I imagine the thing that I wanted to do when I first faced off against Kupka is fight Titan. I imagine that's probably what's going to be happening here soon. Or I'm going to be taking on the Kupka Demon, whichever that thing is going to be. Because I fought off the Phoenix and Ifrit Demon, the Fire Demon, as well as the Rama one. So I wonder what Titans is going to be. Not that I would even know, because it's not like there's any reason to figure out like why Rama's demon didn't have legs, or Ifrit and the Phoenixes didn't have a face. So, I don't know. In the meantime, I'll leave you with one final message as a final goodbye, in that being, have a nice day.